Good evening and welcome to Stratford High School for Marywood Conference basketball this evening between the Rib Lake Redmen and the Stratford Tigers. I'm Dan Leonard along with Gavin Zolik, my producer. We thank you for joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports for this Marywood Conference action. So both teams tonight come in very similar overall records. Rib Lake comes in at 11-9. Their last game was last evening. They beat Crandon in a non-conference game at Rib Lake by a score of 76-68. Prior to that, they had a non-conference win over Gilman, so they come into tonight's game on a two-game winning streak. Overall, 11-9, 5-8 in the Marywood North. Coached by Todd Henderson. Right now, they're averaging 58.4 points per game, giving up 56.4, shooting 38% from the field goal percentage, 31% from the three-point line, and 59% free throws. There's 5 starters tonight. Leading scorer, junior Jackson Blomberg. Second leading scorer, senior Tanner Vlach at 11.2. Also starting tonight for the Redmen is Dominic Quidnow, a junior, averaging 7.3. Michael Borchardt, a senior, averaging 6.8. And a junior, Andrew Woody, averaging 8.9. The big news tonight for the Stratford Tigers, they'll be without the services of their second leading scorer and probably their best outside shooter for the remainder of the year, as Brandon Schiller was injured in a non-conference game Monday night at Park Falls against Shawamigan and will be lost for the rest of the season with a leg injury. Just got done talking to him a few minutes ago, and he's still scheduled for an MRI to see if the ligament is tore away from the ankle as to how much damage, but he definitely will be sidelined for the remainder of the year for the Tigers. So takes away a big part of the Stratford Tigers offense and their three-point shooter. Stratford comes in with an overall record 10 wins, 8 losses. They're 7-6 in the Marywood Conference South. Tigers' last game was Monday night, a 46-39 win over Shawamigan at Park Falls. Prior to that, they had been defeated by a very strong Marathon Ball Club last Tuesday evening by a score of 62-51. So Tigers have been kind of up and down all year. They started off the season 3-0, then lost 3 in a row, and ever since then it's win 1, lose 1, win 2, lose 2, and back and forth, and right now they're sitting at 10 wins and 8 losses. Tigers are averaging 57.2 points per game while giving up 54.3. They're shooting 45% from the floor, 30% from the three-point line. Tigers do have an advantage at the free throw line where they are currently shooting 68% on the season from the free throw line. So we're looking for a tight, hotly contested game here tonight in Marywood Conference. Typically, the last couple years, the Marywood Conference South overall top to bottom has more depth, but this year it's kind of evened out a little bit. Marathon, Wausau Newman, and Auburndale, of course, are 3 strong teams at the top of the conference. However, Athens this year has stepped it up and was the winner of the overall in the Marywood Conference North. This time we're going to join the public address announcer for our national anthem along with the starting lineups.
Stratford Tigers welcomes all players and fans from both schools. And to kick off tonight, we have something a little different. So Stratford fans, stay on your feet. Make a little bit of noise because our seniors are going to toss some t-shirts into the crowd. Go, go, go! All right. That was terrible. Stratford High School, Rib Lake High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask those who are able to please stand. Remove your hat, place your hand over your heart as we join the Stratford High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. John Rickinger as we honor America, those currently defending our freedom, and all veterans with the playing of the national anthem. A huge thank you to all our former, current, and future military personnel. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Disney Redmond. A 6'2" junior, number 2, Jackson Blomberg. A 6' senior, number 3, Tanner Black. A 5'9" freshman, number 4, Talon Scheidhauer. A 6'2" junior, number 11, Dominic Quinnow. And a 6'4" junior, number 15, Andrew Woody. Let's go. All right, now for the title. Starting at guard, who plays like a 6'9", is number 2, senior John Seitz III. And starting at guard, a 5'10", senior number 4, Ashton Rush. And sophomore number 5, Drew Lewis. A 5'10" guard, senior 22, Azure Hazard. And starting at guard, we've got a 6'1" junior, number 23, Lucas Lewis. Back over the Tigers and Dr. Schmidt, who's assisted
All right, just about ready for tonight's opening tip-off between the Rib Lake Redmond and the Stratford Tigers. As I mentioned earlier, Rib Lake comes in with a record of 11 wins, 9 losses overall. Stratford, 10 wins, 8 losses. Rib Lake riding a current 2-game win streak, 2 non-conference wins against Gilman and Crandon. The big news for the Tigers tonight, they've lost the services of Braden Schuler for the rest of the season due to a leg injury. And second leading scorer for the Tigers and their best outside three-point shooter is done for the year. So Drew Brusewitz will be starting 5 for the Tigers, along with Ashton Wrench, Isaiah Hadlock, Brady Schmidt, and John Seitz. Just about ready here for the tip-off. Seitz to jump against Blomberg. We're all set to go. Marewood Conference boys basketball here at Stratford High School. Here's the tip controlled by the Redmond. Borchardt brings it up, gets it over to Quidnow. Back to the top of the key to Blomberg. Blomberg, one dribble, stops, hands off to Vlock. Vlock dribbles to free throw line, looks in the corner. Nothing there. Cutter's going through the middle. Tigers in there man-to-man. Here's a long three-point shot by Vlock. It's good. Tanner Vlock, second leading scorer on the season for the Redmond. Opens with a three-pointer, puts the Rib Lake at 3. Stratford in their first possession. Here's Hadlock in the corner. Back to Wrench on the top of the key. Swings it to the other side to Brusewitz. Cutter's going through the lane. Nothing there. Now inside pass to Hadlock. Looking for somebody going to the basket. Not there. And we have a drive, and we're going to have a foul on the baseline. Foul is going to be on Quidnow. That'll be Dominic's first personal foul. First team foul will be Tigers' ball underneath their own basket. Just underway here, 7 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the opening period. Dan Leonard along with Gavin Zolig here at Stratford High School. Here's the inbounds pass to Brady Schmidt. Three-point shot from the wing is up and good. Three-pointer for Brady Schmidt ties the game at 3. Rib Lake possession. Here's Flock. Gets it back to Borchardt. Borchardt dribbles to the lane. Now we're going to have a tie up, and now we have a 3-second violation call against the Redmond. Turnover to be Stratford basketball. Here's Bruce Woods bringing up for the Tigers. Rib Lake in the man-to-man defense also. Here's Bruce Woods taking it all the way to the basket. And we're going to have a stop. And foul, offensive foul called on Bruce Woods. Little body, and he threw out an elbow, and they're going to call an offensive foul. It'll be his first team foul against the Tigers. Rib Lake basketball. That's a turnover against the Tigers. Borchardt brings it up over to Flock. Flock, cross-court pass to Woody. Woody dribbles to the lane, kicks it back outside now to Borchardt. Borchardt in the corner, Flock. Back to Blomberg. Here's a three-point shot from the outside, up and good. Dominic Quidnow with a three-point shot. Puts Rib Lake on top, 6-3. 3 baskets, all 3-pointers here to start the evening for both teams. Here's Brady Schmidt looking, nothing there. Pass to Bruce Woods. Bruce Woods with a 3. Rolls around the rim and out. Rebound comes off to Woody. Quickly up the court for the Redmen. Here's a pass deflected out of bounds. Off the hands of Drew Wiswoods. It'll be Rib Lake basketball. 15:53 remaining here in the first half. Rib Lake 6, Stratford 3. Here's the inbounds pass to Woody. Over to Quidnow. Quidnow back to Borchardt. Now over to Block. Here's a skip pass to Blomberg. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks it back outside for a three-point shot by Block. Rolls around the rim and rebound. It comes off to Brady Schmidt. Tigers quickly up to court as Ashton Wrench kicks it back to Seitz. Seitz with a three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good. Controlled rebound by Block. Quickly up the court. Here's the pass inside, going to the lane. Shot up by Dominic Quidnow is no good. Rebound comes off to Hadlock. Brusewitz brings it up for the Tigers. Hadlock, Seitz. Dribbles to the free throw line, nothing there. Pass underneath, wide open, Brady Schmidt. Great pass by John Seitz to Brady Schmidt. Brady with the first 5 points of the night for the Tigers. Here's Woody. We're going to have a hand on the side foul against Brusewitz. That's going to be his second personal foul. Substitution in for the Tigers. Henry Zaleski, 5'11", junior, averaging 3.1 points a game. Brusewitz to go to the bench with his first 2 fouls of the night. Rib Lake basketball. 6-5 lead for the Redmen. Here's a shot up by Quidnow, no good. Rebound comes down and controlled by Zaleski. Tigers quickly up court. Here's Seitz going to the basket. We're going to have a foul called against Borchardt. First personal foul against Michael Borchardt. Second team foul will be Stratford basketball underneath their own bucket. Seitz inbounding for the Tiger, gets it into Brady Schmidt. Brady kicks it back outside to Hadlock, nothing there. Back to Ashton Wrench. Tigers in their motion offense. Here's Brady Schmidt, dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it out to Wrench. Wrench pumps, gets a man up in the air, gives it back to Hadlock, off his hands and out of bounds. Second turnover against the Tigers. 6-5 Rib Lake leads. 14:30 remaining here in the first half. Stratford High School. Into the game for the Tigers. 5'10" junior, Peyton Glenn. Peyton averaging 1 point per game. He'll get more playing time now with Schiller out for the rest of the year. There's the pass to Vlock. Dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it down in the corner to Quidnow. Cutter going through the lane, not open. Back outside, Borchardt. Top of the key, Blomberg in the corner, 3-point shot up, no good. By Woody, rebound controlled by the Tigers. Wrench quickly up the court. Here's Brady Schmidt. Brady trying to get it back to Wrench, and we have a turnover against the Tigers. Bad pass, Brady Schmidt. Here's the corner, drive to the basket by Borchardt. Kicks it back outside, 3-point shot. Tanner Vlock. Good. Rib Blake has 3 buckets. They're all threes. It's 9-5 Redmond. Tigers up the court, setting up their motion offense. Here's a skip pass over to Wrench. Drives to basket. Nothing there. Outside to Wrench. To Seitz. Goes hard to the hole. Shots up and good. John Seitz with his first basket for the Tigers. 9-7. Rib Lake basketball. Woody brings it up. Gives it to Vlock. Here's a long 3-pointer. No good. Rebound controlled by Borchardt. Back to Blomberg. Kicks it back outside. And we're going to have a turnover over and back against Redmond. That gives the ball back to the Tigers. 13:01 remaining here in the first half. Back into the game for the Tigers. Hadlock for Seitz. Also into the game for the first time tonight, Ben Zilke. We're going to have a timeout. With the timeout, we'll take a quick message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Marywood Conference Boys Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School after a 30-second timeout. Stratford basketball, far side of the court, half court. Peyton Glenn inbounds it to Wrench. Tigers will set up their offense. Rib Lake still in their man-to-man. Here's Zaleski, back to Hadlock. Peyton Glenn looking for a cutter, nothing there. Gives it back to Zaleski. Wrench looking to penetrate, drives to the basket, goes up. Shot's good. Ashton Wrench, Ashton Wrench with the basket and the foul called on Vlock. That's his first personal, third team foul against the Tiger, against the Redmond. 9-9. Ashton to the free throw line. One shot. Free throws up, no good. Rebound control by the Redmond. Here's Vlock. Traveling turnover against the Redmond. Both teams with 3 early turnovers here in the first half. Stratford takes over. Ashton Wrench to bring it up for the Tigers. Here's the pass to Zaleski. Hadlock on the top of the key, Peyton Glenn. Ashton Wrench looking to penetrate, inside pass. The Hadlock goes up strong too. Isaiah Hadlock with his first basket of the night. Puts the Tigers on top for the first time tonight at 11-9. Just over 12 minutes remaining here in the first half, Stratford High School. Here's a traveling call against Tanner Vlock. Ball will go back to the Tigers. Both teams with a few turnovers here early in the game. Tigers bring it up. Wrench gives it to Zaleski, Back to Peyton Glenn. Back to Zaleski. Hadlock looking, nothing there. Back outside to Glenn. Out of Wrench. Tigers are going to reset their offense and start over. Go into their motion offense. Glenn goes to the basket. We're going to have a foul. Fouls against Woody. His first personal, 4th team foul against the Redmen. To the line for the Tigers, Peyton Glenn. This far this season, he's only 3 for 6, 50% on the season. 2 shots for Peyton. Here's the first one, high arcer, no good off the back of the iron. Back into the game for the Tigers, Drew Bruzowitz. Here's the second free throw, also off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Zilke. Up, no good. He gets his own rebound, goes up again, and no good. Now on the other end of the floor, we have a drive to the basket by Borchardt. He's fouled by Zilke. It's the first personal, 3rd team foul against the Tigers. To the line for 2 free throws, senior Michael Borchardt. Shooting 56% from the free throw line for the Redmen so far this season. His first free throw's up, straight through. Into the game for the Redmen for the first time tonight, senior Dalen Gebauer replacing Quidnow. For the Tigers, Schmidt and Bruzowitz both back into the game for the Tigers. Here's the second free throw up. That's straight through also. 2 good-looking free throws by Borchardt. Makes it Stratford 12, Rib Lake 10, 11:24 remaining here in the first half. Stratford High School. Bruzowitz brings it up. Gives it to Hadlock. Cutter through the lane, nothing there. Sights in the corner. Drives to the basket, goes up strong. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Blomberg. Quickly up the court for the Redmen. In the corner to Gebauer. His long 3-point shot is good. Dalen Gebauer with a 3-pointer. Rib Lake has 4 made baskets. They're all threes. Rib Lake back on top, 14-11. Here's Brady Schmidt trying to post up his guy. Turns, fall away from the basket. Shot's no good. Shot was there, just a little bit off bounce. Fade away. Here's Vlock in the corner. 3-point shot up. Good by Talon Scheithauer. We have a timeout by the Tigers, and with that timeout, we're going to quick a message from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School after a quick timeout by the Tigers. Back-to-back 3-point made baskets by the Redmen. Has Rib Lake out to a 6-point lead here. Tigers bring it up. Rib Lake now falls into a 2-3 zone. Sights, Bruzowitz. Back to Sights on the top of the key, over to Brady Schmidt. Sights now in the middle wrench. Kicks it back outside, nothing there. Sights looking inside. Brady Schmidt with the long 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Redmen. Woody brings it up. Gives it off to Vlock. Now the pass underneath. Back to Blomberg. His 3-pointer is good. Jackson Blomberg. 6th 3-point made basket by the Rib Lake Redmen here in the opening half. 9-point lead for the Redmen. Here's the pass back to Brady Schmidt. His 3-pointer is good. Brady Schmidt with his second 3-point basket. 8 points for Brady early. Cuts the lead back to 6 for the Redmen. Here's Gebauer. Underneath the block, pass inside, and we're going to have a foul against the Tigers. It's an offensive block. Illegal screen against Dalen Gebauer. Foul against Rib Lake. Beats Stratford basketball on the turnover. Here's a pass inside to Wrench, and we're going to have a foul on Gebauer, his second personal foul, 6-team foul. Stratford basketball. Back into the game for the Tigers, Zaleski. Pass inside to Bruzewitz, gives it back to Seitz. Over to Brady. Nothing there. Pass inside to Zaleski, kicks it back outside. Bruzewitz looks, nothing there. Kind of looking inside. Pass to Seitz at the top, gives it back to Bruzewitz. Tigers missing the outside shooting services of Schiller against the zone defense. Here's a shot by Bruzewitz, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Zaleski, knocked away. Riblake controls. Quickly up the court to Woody. Back to Block. Here's a pass to Scheitauer. Loses control, picks it up, gives it to Block. In the corner, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes back to Woody. Blocked away by the Tigers, but controlled by the Redmen. 8:10 remaining here in the first half. Riblake, 6-point lead, 20-14. Flock looks to Woody. Now in the corner. Here's a long three-point shot. This one's off the mark, no good. Rebound controlled by Brady Schmidt. That one looked like they forced it a little bit. Tigers with the good defense. Here's Zaleski, back to Brady Schmidt. Brady Schmidt with a three-pointer, good. Brady Schmidt with his third three-point basket of first half. 11 points, brings the Tigers back to within 3 at 20-17. Here's Woody, gives it to Blomberg. Underneath to Block. Nothing there. Scheitauer on the wing. Here's a long three-point by Block, no good. Rebound comes down to John Seitz. Seitz gives it to Bruzewitz. Tigers come up to the front court. Here's the pass to Brady Schmidt. His long three-pointer from the side, no good. He controls his own rebound. Seitz gets it. His shot's up. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Woody. Andrew Woody gives it back to Quidnow. Quidnow drives to the lane, called for traveling. It'll be Stratford basketball. Unofficially, I have the Redmen for their 6th turnover here in the first half. Tigers trailing by 3 at 20-17. Blake back to a man-to-man. Here's the pass to Hadlock. Looking for a cutter. Seitz gives it to Zaleski. Zaleski dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks it back outside to Seitz. Here's Drew Bruzewitz. Takes it to the lane. Goes up with a shot. Kind of off balance. No good. Rebound to Zaleski. Tigers maintain possession. Here's a pass inside. Zaleski goes up strong. Shot's no good. This time the rebound's controlled by Quidnow. Tigers did a good shot inside. Missed it point-blank range. Woody gives it back to Scheitauer. Tanner Vlock. Nothing there. Hands it back to Blomberg. Now underneath to Quidnow. Kicks it way back outside to Scheitauer. His shot's no good. Rebound controlled by Brady Schmidt. Gives it to Bruzewitz. Tigers quickly into the front court. Seitz, Bruzewitz. Back to Brady Schmidt. Here's Brady's long three-pointer. Off the front of the rim. Rebound controlled to Seitz. Underneath the Hadlock. He goes up. Hits the underside of the rim. Rebound controlled by Woody. Here's the pass up court to Scheitauer. Out of bounds. Turnover against the Redmen. Back into the game for the Tigers. Ben Zilke and Peyton Glenn replacing Hadlock and Seitz. .5:30 remaining here in the first half. Stratford High School. Rib Lake with a 3-point lead. Tigers into the front court setting up their motion offense. Here's Brady Schmidt. Looks to penetrate. Kicks it back to Bruzewitz. Loses control. Turnover against the Tigers. Quickly down the court for the Redmond, Borchardt. Back to Blomberg. Here's Woody. Borchardt. In the corner, dribbles to the basket. We're going to have a foul against Peyton Glenn. That's Peyton's first personal foul. Fourth team foul against the Tigers. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Rib Lake still holding on to a slim 20-17 lead. It's Rib Lake ball underneath their own basket. Those of you that have listened and watched most of the Stratford games this year are probably wondering where Schiller is. Braden was injured Monday night at Schwamigan and is done for the season with a leg injury. Here's the shot, pass in the corner, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound controlled by Woody underneath, and we're going to have a foul against the Tigers before the shot. Foul is going to be on Glenn. That's his second personal, 5th team foul.
That was a foul on number 13, Peyton Glenn, his second team hit.
5th team foul, so it's no bonus. It's Rib Lake basketball underneath their own basket. 4:44 remaining here in the first half. Been a couple possessions here with neither team scoring. Here's the inbounds pass to Scheitauer. Your long three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Zilke, and he travels. Turnover against the Tigers. Here we're going to have a timeout against the Redmond. With the timeout, we'll take a quick message from our sponsors. You're listening to Marywood Conference Boys Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School after a quick 30-second timeout by the Tigers. 4:38 remaining here in the first half. Rib Lake 20, Stratford 17. Rib Lake ball underneath their own baskets. Andrew Woody to inbounds for the Redmen. Here's the inbounds pass to Quidnow. Rib Lake passing it around the perimeter, looking for cutters inside, nothing there. Borchardt gives it back, and here's the pass inside, nothing there. Back to the top of the key. Borchardt drives to the basket. Nice move. Up and good. Rib Lake with their first 2-point made basket of the evening. 5-point lead. Here's Seitz. Gives it to Wrench. Goes up strong underneath the basket with reverse layup. Good. Ashton Wrench with the second basket of the evening. Back to a 3-point lead for the Redmen. Here's Scheitauer. Gives it to Quidnow. Quidnow goes to the basket. Shots up, no good, but we're going to have a foul against the Tigers. Foul is going to be on Brady Schmidt. His first personal. 16 foul, going to the line to shoot 2. Quidnow, 60% free throw shooter from the year. First one's up and good. Isaiah Hadlock back into the game for the Tigers for Henry Zaleski. Here's the second free throw up. That's good also. Quidnow now with 5 points here in the first half. Here's Wrench, gives it back to Brady Schmidt. Wrench in the corner, penetrates, gives it back to Hadlock, three-pointer. Head on, and straight down for Isaiah Hadlock. 5 points for Isaiah. The Tigers are going to have to find some scoring from some other people, missing Schiller's 11 points per game. Possessions are going to become a little bit more critical, and shots are going to have to be found from other people. Here's the pass inside. No, stolen away by the Tigers. Turnover, Rib Lake. Tigers quickly up the court. Seitz gives it to Wrench. Ashton sets up the offense. Cutter inside, nothing there. Gives it back to Wrench. Looks to penetrate. Kicks it back outside. Nothing there. Goes to the hole. Pass to Hadlock. Wrench. His outside shot. No good. Rebound control by Jackson Blomberg. Leading scorer on the season for the Redmen. Top of the key. Borchardt looks underneath. Nice pass. Beautiful pass. Wide open. Quidnow. 7 points for Dominic Quidnow here in the first half. Rib Lake 26, Stratford 22. 2:15 remaining here in the first half at Stratford High School. Here's Seitz in the corner. Nothing there. Back to Wrench. Looks to penetrate. Gives it to Hadlock in the corner. Back to Brady Schmidt. Wrench. Great penetration all the way to the basket. It goes up strong, and he's fouled. Be 2 free throws coming for Ashton Wrench. Foul's going to be called on Quidnow. Be his second personal foul. To the line for the Tigers. Ashton Wrench. Ashton's by far shot the most free throws for the Tigers this year. 70% clip from the line. First free throw's up and good. Ashton, who is Stratford's leading scorer at almost 16 points a game with 5 here in the first half. They're going to need him to score around 20 to pick up some of the scoring that they lose from Schiller being out with the injury. Second free throw is also good, Ashton Wrench. Stratford back to within 2. Stratford now in their 1-3-1 half-court trap. Zaleski at the top. Here's a steal by Zaleski for the Tigers. Looking to go one-on-one. Takes it to the hole. Nice block. Control. And out of bounds off a block. It'll be Stratford basketball. Good block. Tried to save it, but he threw it off a Stratford player and then landed on block. So it'll be Stratford ball. Seitz to inbounds for the Tigers. Here's the pass to Wrench, looking to penetrate, goes to the hole, goes up strong, shot's good. That's what Ashton Wrench is really good at, taking the ball and going strong to the hole. One of the quickest players with the ball on the dribble. Tigers tie it back up at 26. Here's the tap from behind, almost stolen away by Wrench. Rib Lake controls, down underneath, shots up, no good. Seitz with the rebound. Quidnow on the miss. Here's Ashton quickly up the court. Stops, pops from about 17 feet away, no good. Rebound controlled by Scheitauer. Just under a minute here, first half. We're all knotted up. Pass in the corner, rolls in and out. Rebound controlled by the Redmen. Shot up, no good by Quidnow. Controlled by Wrench. Back to Bruzewitz. Seitz looking for the cutter. It's nothing there. Here's Zaleski with a three-point shot from the wing. Good. Henry Zaleski with his first three-point basket of the night. First 3 points. Tigers on top, 29-26 with 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Borchardt. Skip pass to Vlock. Lock, a little long three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes down to Zaleski. Gives it back to Wrench. 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Ashton looks like he knows he's going to get the shot. Here's Brady Schmidt, a long three-pointer. Good! Brady Schmidt, a 25-foot three-pointer at the buzzer. Stratford 32, Rib Lake 26. We'll take a quick message from a couple of our sponsors. We'll be back with some look at some statistics. You're listening to Marywood Conference Boys Basketball here on Zaleski Sports with Gavin Zolik and Dan Leonard. Be right back.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College, transferability made easy.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
All right, we're back here at the start of the second half. Stratford with possession. Here's a pass over to Brusewitz. Looks to drive along the baseline. Nothing there. Back to Wrench to the top of the key. Cutter through the lane is Brusewitz. Kicks it back outside. Wide open Brady Schmidt. Long off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound controlled by Vlock for the Redmen. Stratford 32. Rib Lake 26. Just starting the second half. Here's a three-point long shot by Blomberg. No good. Rebound controlled by Drew Brusewitz for the Tigers. Crosses the center court. Gives it to Brady Schmidt. Cutter through the lane. Hadlock gets the pass. Gives it back to Seitz. Wide open little jumper is good. John Seitz with the second basket of the night. Good for 4 points. Puts the Tigers up 34-26. Just underway here in the second half. Dan Leonard along with Gavin Zolik here at Stratford High School. Merriwood Conference boys basketball. If you missed the first half, big news for the Tigers is the loss of Braden Schiller for the rest of the year due to a leg injury on Monday night at Shawamigan. Here's a steal taken away by Brusewitz. Turnover against the Red Lake. Here's a pass downside to Seitz. John Seitz with 2 quick baskets. Stratford opens up a 10-point lead here at 36-26. Passed over to Blomberg. Gives it back to Vlock. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down underneath. Shot up by Quidnow is no good. Hadlock with the rebound. Gives it back to Brusewitz. Hadlock in the corner. Brady Schmidt. Nothing there. Gives it back to Ashton Wrench. Brusewitz looking it over. Nothing there. Wrench on the top of the key. Looking for a cutter. Sets up. Pull-up jumper. Good. Ashton Wrench for the Tigers. Tigers 6 quick points to start the second half. Quickly out to a 12-point lead. Here's Vlock. Stolen away by Wrench. Goes in uncontested for a layup is good. Ashton Wrench with 2 quick baskets. Tigers 8 points coming out of the locker room at halftime. Open up a 14-point lead here early in the second half. Here's the pass back to Borchardt. Looking inside to Quidnow, nothing there. Gives it back to Woody on the top of the key. Tanner Vlock in the corner to Blomberg. Working against Hadlock, nothing. Back to the top of the key. Here's a pass inside. Nice pass underneath. Kicks it back outside to Woody. His three-pointer's good. Andrew Woody with his first basket of the night, good for 3. Cuts it down to 11-point lead. Woody coming in, averaging 9 points a game, his first 3 of the night. Here's Brusewitz, gives it back to Ashton Wrench. Tigers going to set up, call play by Kurt from the sideline. Takes it to the hole, blocked away by Quidnow. Dominic with a nice block. Rib Lake brings it up, goes quickly to the hole, shots up and good by Borchardt. Borchardt now up to 6 points. Lead down to 9. Here's a 3-point shot up, no good by Seitz. Rebound comes down to Blomberg. Quickly up the court, gives it back to Woody. Woody goes in for 2. All of a sudden, after 8 straight by the Tigers, Rib Lake comes back with 7 of their own. Lead back down to 7. Here's Brady Schmidt. Skip pass to Wrench. Looking inside, not there. Here's a skip pass all the way back to the other side of the court to Brusewitz. Trapped in the corner, kicks it back outside. Hadlock picks up the loose ball. Gives it back to Brusewitz. Brusewitz to Brady Schmidt. Brady with a long 3-point shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Tanner Vlock. Here's a full court pass down to Blomberg. He goes up and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Brady Schmidt. His second personal, first personal of the second half. Going to the free throw line for the Redmen. Jackson Blomberg, 59% free throw shooter on the season. His first free throw up, it's good. For the Tigers, Zaleski and Zilke back into the game, along with Peyton Glenn. 3 substitutions for the Tigers. Here's the second free throw up, off the back of the rim, no good. Trying to rebound it, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Stratford basketball off of the hands of Andrew Woody. Tigers basketball. Ashton walks it up the court, gives it to Seitz. Back to Wrench, goes into the hole, and we're going to have a foul. Strong drive to the basket by Wrench. Foul's going to be called against Woody. His second personal foul. First team foul against the Redmond here in the second half. Back to the free throw line for the Tigers. Wrench. Off the back of the rim, no good. Ashton is 2 for 4 at the line so far this evening. A 70% shooter on the season. Here's the second one up, and that one's good. 1 out of 2 from the line puts the lead back to 41-34, 7-point lead for the Tigers. Just over 13 minutes remaining here at Stratford High School. Marywood Conference boys basketball crossover game, north and south. Tigers in their 1-3-1 half court. Pass deflected by Zilke. They're in their trap. Here's the pass in the corner. Here's the skip pass now to Borchardt. Drives to the lane. Tries to get it underneath to Vlock. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. It'll be Rib Lake basketball. 12:42 remaining here in tonight's game. Here's the inbounds pass. Back to the half-court line. Tigers are now back into the man-to-man. Here's Woody working against Seitz. Takes him to the baseline. And we're going to have a foul called on Zilke before the shot. That'll be Ben's second personal foul. Rib Lake basketball underneath their own hoop. Inbounding Tanner Vlock. Here's the inbounds pass. Almost stolen away by Zaleski. Controlled by Jackson Blomberg. Tanner Vlock working against Peyton Glenn. Now Andrew Woody. Handoff to Borchardt. Back to Vlock. Tanner working against Glenn, nothing there. Kicks it outside to Andrew Woody. Redmond patient on offense, working it from side to side against the Tigers' man-to-man defense. Tigers are switching on their handoffs on the weave. Here's a long three-point shot. No good. Rebound controlled by Zilke. But gives it to Wrench, brings it across the line. Here's the pass inside to Zilke, goes up strong. No good. Rebound controlled by the Redmond. Jackson Blomberg. Back to Borchardt, his three-point shot. Off the rim, no good. Controlled by Wrench. 11:25 remaining here in the game. Stratford 41, Rib Lake 34. Zaleski gives it to Glenn. Back to Wrench. Ashton working one-on-one, takes it to the hole, good. He's too quick and too strong. 7 points in the second half for Ashton. Tigers up to a 9-point lead. Here's the kickback to Quidnow in the corner. Back outside, Woody. Back in the corner. Playing catch on this side of the court against the Tigers' half-court trap, 1-3-1 zone defense. Extended to the corners. Here's a three-point shotter from the corner. No good. Rebound controlled by Zilke. Gives it to Glenn across the half-court line. Pass over to Schmidt. Zaleski. Shots up. No good. Off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Quidnow. Gives it to Woody. Being patient against the Tigers' extended 1-3-1 zone defense. Woody takes it to the hole, loses control, turnover. We're going to have a foul called against Borchardt. That's his second. We're going to have a timeout. With the timeout, we're going to take a message from our sponsors. No, we don't have a timeout. I thought we were going to have a timeout. Just a bunch of substitutions here. 2 for Rib Lake and 3 for Stratford. Looked like everybody was going to the sideline. My mistake. Stratford ball. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the Stratford was holding on to a 9-point lead. Schmidt, Tigers in their motion offense. Looking for cutters, nothing there. It's Brady, Hadlock, back to Bruzewitz. Gives it up to Wrench. Tigers don't have a lot of offense in the lineup right now. They're just, here's the long three-pointer by Brady Schmidt. Shot's no good. Rebound controlled by Gebauer. Up the court, come to Redmond. Back to Block. Here's his jump shot from the right wing. Off the rim, no good. Rebound control by Bruzewitz, and we're going to have a foul. Dalen Gebauer with his third personal foul. Ashton Wrench back into the game for the Tigers, replacing Peyton Glenn. 9:20 remaining here in tonight's game. Tigers 9-point lead. Hadlock, top of the key, looking for the cutter, nothing there. Gives it back to Wrench, over to Brady Schmidt. Tigers back into their motion, looking to isolate Wrench on the wing with a drive to the basket. Here's Ashton, just what I said, kicks it back. Hadlock wide open for a 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped back by Schmidt, but the rebound was controlled by the Redmen. Back up against the Tigers, 1-3-1 extended zone defense. Here's the pass to Vlock. Back to Woody, in the corner to Scheitauer. Skip pass to Vlock, pass inside, and we're going to have a foul on Bruzewitz. It'll be Drew's third personal foul. Be Rib Lake basketball underneath their own hoop. Fleet Farm. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out their tool selection of toolkits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. All right, back here. Rib Lake basketball. Here's the inbounds pass. Comes into Borchardt. In the corner to Vlock. Tanner skip pass to Blomberg. Back to Vlock. Nothing there. Tigers playing good, strong man-to-man defense. Here's Vlock. Pass underneath. Goes up strong, and shot's good. Jackson Blomberg. Jackson now on 6 points on the night. Cuts the lead back down to 7. Now Rib Lake's in a 1-3-1 extended defense. Here's Wrench. Looks to penetrate, gives it to Brady Schmidt inside, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good. Tips third time's up and good. Brady Schmidt with a tip in. Here's the shot in the corner, no good. Peyton Glenn with the rebound. Gives it up to Wrench. Tigers quickly into the front court. Shot, pass in the corner to Hadlock. Skip pass all the way to Peyton Glenn, back to Wrench. Wrench in the corner, three-point shot up, good. Don't see Ashton shoot very many threes. He does make that one. Tigers back to 12-point lead. We're going to have a timeout by Rib Lake, a full timeout. So we're going to take a quick message from our sponsors. You're listening to Marywood Conference Boys Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College, transferability made easy.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
All right, Dan Leonard back with Gavin Zolik, Stratford High School. 7:08 remaining here in tonight's Memberwood Conference crossover basketball game. Stratford 48, Rib Lake 36, 12-point lead for the Tigers. Rib Lake basketball. Tigers stay in their extended 1-3-1 defense. Here's the pass in the corner to Block. Back to Borchardt. Here's the pass to Gabauer, who shots up, no good. Rebound loose, controlled by Borchardt. Here's a skip pass to Blomberg. Long three-pointer's good. Michael Borchardt with his first three-pointer tonight. 9 points on the evening. Cuts it back down to a 9-point lead for the Tigers. Seitz now in the corner to Brady Schmidt. Brady's jump shot from the corner is no good. Tipped underneath, controlled by the Tigers. Peyton Glenn kicks it back out to Wrench. Back to Glenn. Wrench on the top of the key. Playing catch, side to side, Seitz. Here's a skip pass to Wrench. Wide open three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Borchardt. Into the front court, takes it all the way to the basket. Nobody stepped in front of him, missed the layup. Rebound controlled by Brady Schmidt for the Tigers. Gives it back to Wrench. Seitz in the quarter to Schmidt. Underneath to Glenn. Seitz on the wing. Back to Wrench on the top of the key. Tigers playing a little catch against their zone defense. And now we're going to have a timeout by the Tigers. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. And with that timeout, we're going to take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to Memberwood Conference Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School. Stratford Tigers 48, Rib Lake Redmond 39, 5:34 remaining in tonight's game. Stratford basketball after a timeout. Seitz to inbounds it for the Tigers. Gives it to Bruzewitz. Rib Lake still in their extended 1-3-1 defense. Here's a pass to Seitz, skip pass. Now in the corner to Hadlock. Hadlock back to Wrench. Here's a pass underneath to Hadlock. Nothing there. Back outside. Tigers patient, looking to run a little time possibly. Here's the pass to Zaleski. Underneath to Hadlock. Hadlock back to Wrench. Wrench's long three-pointers up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Hadlock with his offensive rebound for the Tigers. Great hustle job by Isaiah Hadlock. Now we're going to have a reach-in foul against Jackson Blomberg. That's his first personal foul tonight. Fourth team foul against the Redmond. Beat Stratford basketball. Side court. Free throw line extended. Here's the pass all the way to the back court to Wrench. Ashton bringing it up. Bruzewitz. Here's the pass underneath the headlock. Layup is good. Great pass by Ashton Wrench to a wide open Isaiah Hadlock for a layup. Isaiah with 7 points on the night. He's one of the Tigers starters that's picked up the scoring pace tonight with the loss of Schiller. Here's a pass in the corner for a three. No good by Blomberg. There's a scramble on the floor, and we're going to have a timeout with Rib Lake in possession. We're going to have a full timeout. With the full timeout, we'll take a word from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
All right, Dan Leonard along with Gavin Zulik back here at Stratford High School. 4:18 remaining in tonight's game. Stratford 11-point lead at 50-39. Rib Lake basketball underneath their own basket. Here's the inbounds pass to Scheitauer. Dribbles to the lane, kicks it back outside to Blomberg. Nothing there. Here's a long shot off the rim by Borchardt, but controlled by Woody. Underneath, nice pass. Shot's no good, but we're going to have a foul against Brusewitz of the Tigers. That's going to be Drew's fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul against the Tigers. Back to the free throw line. Dominic Quidnow. First free throw's up and good. Dominic's 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Came into this game at 60% on the season. Getting set for a second free throw up. Off the front of the rim, but it skims through. Two made free throws. Lead back down to 9. 50-41. Here's the inbounds pass to Wrench. Looks like Rib Lake's now in a full court man-to-man defense. Wrench working hard against Woody. Gives it to Seitz. Seitz looks to penetrate, gives it back to Zaleski. Zaleski kicks it back outside to the top of the key to Wrench. Tigers are definitely back into their motion. Looking to run a little clock. Find a cutter going to the lane, to the hole. Here's Brady Schmidt. Handoff to Wrench. Kicks back to Hadlock. Now to Seitz. Seitz one dribble, nothing there. Kicks it back to Wrench. Brady Schmidt. Hadlock. Seitz. Tigers playing catch around the top of the key. Rib Lake getting a little impatient on defense. Going to have to take some chances against the Tigers. Here's Seitz going strong to the hole. Shots up, a little off balance. No good. It'll be Rib Lake basketball. Underneath the Tigers basket, full court. 9-point lead for the Tigers at 3:12 remaining. Don't think that was the possession the Tigers were looking for Kurt Schmidt, Coach Kurt Schmidt of the Tigers. Here's the pass in the corner. Skip pass all the way across the court here. Gives it back to Block. Back to Woody. Woody back to Borchardt. His long three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Seitz. Gives it up to Wrench. Ashton looking to penetrate. Back to Brady Schmidt. Brady to Zaleski. Zaleski goes to the basket. Nothing there. Kicks it back outside. We're going to have a traveling violation against the Tigers. Unofficially, I had that Stratford's first turnover of the second half. Rib Lake basketball trailing by 9, 2:36 here at Stratford High School. Tigers still in their 1-3-1 extended zone defense. Pass in the corner to Block. Trying to hit the cutter going through the lane was Borchardt, no good. Here's Woody, nice pass underneath, shots up and good. Nice pass to Borchardt. Borchardt now up to 11 points on the night. Here's Bruzewicz, and we're going to have a foul called against Michael Borchardt. His third personal foul. 15 foul against Rib Lake. Couple more free falls to give before the Tigers go into the bonus. Here's Wrench working against Woody. And now we're going to have a pushing foul against Andrew Woody. Stratford ball. That's Woody's third personal foul. Team 6, the Tigers will shoot next time. Here's Brady Schmidt. Gets it across to Hadlock. Back to Bruzewicz. Brady Schmidt working hard against Vlock. Gives it to Hadlock, and now we're going to have a hand check foul against Gaybauer. His fourth personal foul. To the line for the Tigers, Hadlock. Isaiah, 53% free throw shooter on the season for the Tigers. Hasn't been there that often, 9 for 17 on the season. First trip to the line for him tonight. Bonus situation. Here's the free throw up. Good. Look good on that one. Back into the lineup for the Tigers. John Seitz replacing Zaleski. Henry with a good floor game tonight for the Tigers. Doesn't score a lot of points. Did hit a big key three-pointer in the first half. Here's a second free throw by Hadlock off the back of the rim. No good. Tigers with an 8-point lead. 1:40 remaining. Here's the pass stolen away by Seitz. Going strong to the basket. The left-handed free throw off the backboard way too hard. Rebound. Here's the pass down to Woody. He goes up and the shot's good. Andrew Woody, 7 points here in the second half. Here's the inbounds pass to Bruzewicz, and he's fouled by Blomberg. That's his second personal foul. The 8th team foul to the free throw line for the Tigers. Drew Bruzewicz. Second best free throw shooter on the team for the Tigers at 79% on the season, Drew Bruzewicz. Here's his first free throw up, off the front of the rim, no good. 1:17. Here's the pass in the corner to Borchardt. Looking to penetrate, kicks back, long, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Hadlock. Brady Schmidt with it. Gives it to Wrench. Wrench is going to be fouled by Jackson Blomberg, his third personal foul. 9th team foul. Wrench back to the line for the Tigers. So far in the night, Ashton is 3 for 5 in this game. Here's the free throw up and good. Tigers needed that one. 17 points on the night, 19 points on the night for Wrench. Here's the second free throw up. That one's good also. Ashton now with 20. Tigers lead by 8 with 1 minute remaining in tonight's game. Here's a long three-pointer from the top of the key. Air ball by Borchardt. It'll be Stratford ball. Tigers basketball. 56 and a half seconds remaining. Inbounds pass to Bruzewicz. Gives it to Wrench. Wrench looking to run some time off the clock. Back to Brady Schmidt. Brady's going to be fouled by Blomberg. That's Jackson's 4th personal foul. Brady back to the line for the Tigers. 78% free throw shooter, Brady Schmidt. Brady's sitting at 16 points on the night. He's going to get 2 free throws this time on the double bonus. 48 seconds remaining. Here's the first free throw up and good. Here's the second free throw, that's straight through. Brady with 18 on the night. Wrench with 20. Here's Riblake. We're going to have an offensive foul. Okay, we're going to have a foul called on Woody. That's his 4th personal foul. A legal screen was called against Woody. Tigers basketball on the offensive foul, no free throws. Sights to inbounds for the Tigers at 43.6 remaining. Here's the inbounds pass to Hadlock. Gives it to Sights. Pass ahead to Wrench. Too hard and out of bounds. Riblake basketball, 38 seconds remaining. Here's Woody, crosses the timeline, working against Sights. Kicks it back to Blomberg. Turnover against Riblake, and now we're going to have a quick foul. Foul is going to be called on Vlach, his 2nd personal. Back to the free throw line for the Tigers, Drew Bruzewicz. Drew was just there a minute ago, shoot a bonus, and missed his first free throw attempt. This time it'll be 2 free throws. Here's the free throw up by Drew Bruzewicz. Good. Tigers up by 11 at 56-45. Here's the second free throw up. That one's good also. 2 big free throws for the Tigers, putting them up to 12. Only 25 seconds remaining in tonight's game. We're going to have a foul on Wrench. Ashton's first personal foul on the night. Fifth team foul against the Tigers. They still have 1 to give before Riblake will be in the bonus. We're at 22 seconds to go. Here's the inbounds pass to Blomberg. Now we have a steal and a foul. Stolen away by Sights, and a steal and a foul called against Vlach. That's his 3rd personal. Tigers are in the double bonus at 18. Sights to the line. Here's his first free throw, no good. John is a 48% free throw shooter on the year. Here's the second one, that's good. Tigers with a 13-point lead and 18 seconds to go. Here's Sights working hard against Woody. Takes it to the basket, loses control, turnover. Tigers get it back. Tigers will bring it across the time court and hold it, and the clock will run out, and that'll be the final score here at Stratford High School. A come-from-behind win after trailing by 6 points in the first half. Stratford comes back. Second half came out 8 quick points, end up with a 58-45 victory. We'll take a few commercials, and when we come back, we'll hope to have a word on our Nasonville Dairy postgame report with Coach Kurt Schmidt and our player of the game. We'll take a couple timeouts, and we'll be back here at Stratford High School.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, we're back here at Stratford High School for our Nasonville Dairy postgame report after a Stratford Tiger 58-45 victory over the River Lake Redmen. Tonight's player of the game, Ashton Wrench, with 20 points to lead the way for the Tigers. After losing Braden for the rest of the year, we had to get some scoring from some other guys, and tonight was your night. Good job on coming up with 20 points for tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to lose Braden, you know, one of our leading scorers, so it's tough to see him go down in a season-ending injury like that. So, but we got to just battle through it, I guess, and the next person in line's got to step up. So,
one of the things that I could see that we were able to get good job tonight was when you were on the wing with penetration to taking the ball to the basket. There's nobody that can keep up with you when you get the ball on the wing and go hard to the hole like that.
yeah, you just got to keep attacking it. I mean, can't settle for threes every single time. I mean, sometimes you got to shoot them, but not every single time. So
you don't get very many chances to shoot some threes, but you did nail one tonight. How does that feel tonight?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm trying to just get my confidence up, but it feels good.
Congratulations on the win tonight. Good luck for the rest of the season. I hope to see you down the road.
How about a little I'm in the house? Yeah. I'm Ashton Wrench, and I'm in the house.
All right, thank you. Good
Thanks.
job. All right, we have head coach Kurt Schmidt after the Tigers' 58-45 victory tonight. Coach, it wasn't pretty, but I thought our kids played a good job taking care of the basketball without Braden into the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we were wondering how this was going to go. You're missing, you know, our second leading scorer, and he's a good rebounder and good athlete and good shooter, all that, and you know, Rib Lake's a good team. You know, they really are. They have a winning record, and they've got, you saw their guards, they can shoot it, they can drive it. I thought we did a really nice job of keeping them out of the paint. You know, they were trying to drive somewhere, and we We built that wall pretty tight, I thought. You got to live with a few outside shots, and they hit some early, but as they started to get tired, their legs were going and they weren't hitting shots. And then I thought our 1-3-1 was solid. I really do. Our man-to-man was pretty good, but as we were getting a little bit tired, a little bit thinner, I thought that slowed them down a little bit more, their ball movement and all that stuff. So kind of, I wasn't real thrilled overall with the rebounding, but hopefully we can get better at that.
So you did mention that early in the game tonight, Rib Lake did come out. First couple minutes of the game, nailed 6 3-pointers. Their first 6 made baskets were threes. But one of the things I was going to bring up to you was the 1-3-1 zone press and zone half-court defense, and it really did seem to take them out of their game after that.
Yeah, it just slowed up their ball reversal. It made them, stuck on a side a little bit more, and then it was harder for them to get the one extra because we butterflied out pretty good on our closeouts. But I'm proud of the guys. They had great effort tonight. It's not easy when you recalibrate people's positions when you lose a really good player like Braden, and I just thought the guys just did a really nice job of handling it. But the big thing is we had to keep them out of the paint, because once they get there, they can dump it or they can kick it. We wanted to make sure, early in the game, I just said, well, we'll weather the storm. They're going to make a few, and just, if they make 20 of them, we're in trouble. But if they get in the lane, then they got a little bit of everything, and we don't want them to have everything.
Kind of an unsung hero tonight for your ball club, I thought, was Drew Brusewitz. Didn't score a lot of points, but he did a good job moving the ball against their defense, get Brady some open shots, and then you were able to isolate and get Ashton to the hole on his drive.
Oh, he did a phenomenal job, and he was in foul trouble most of the game. We actually got on him for passing up some really good shots. Sometimes he's a good shooter. He really is, and sometimes when he shot fakes, he kind of wants to get him out there so he can drive, but sometimes you run into trouble when you get into the paint. So we're trying to get him to spot up, because he needs to pick up the slack where Braden and Schuler. We got to get him to kind of replace that outside shooting ability and that production offensively. But I thought the kids played well together, and we did what we had to do to win.
I see you have a tough non-conference game Monday night coming up against Colby, who's had a pretty nice season so far this season.
Yep, yeah, we play them, I think, about 2 weeks now, about a week and a half, somewhere around there. I think we got Edgar next Friday, and then it's Colby that Monday. You are right, it's coming up on a Monday. Don't scare me right now. Let me enjoy the win. I don't want to have to get scared to worry about them on Monday already.
Congratulations on the win tonight. Look forward to seeing you down the road, and good luck.
All right, thanks a lot for announcing.
All right, just to recap tonight's game for the Stratford Tigers, their 58-45 victory. Leading scorer for the Tigers tonight with 20 points was Ashton Wrench, followed closely by Brady Schmidt with 18. And then there was some balanced scoring after that. Isaiah Hadlock with 8, John Seitz with 7. 3 points for Henry Zaleski, and round out the scoring for the Tigers tonight, John Seitz with 7 and Drew Brusewitz with 2. For the Redmen tonight, they were led by Michael Borchardt with 11 points. Dominic Quidnow with 9, 7 points for Andrew Woody, 6 points for Jackson Blomberg and Tanner Vlock, and 3 points each for Talon Scheithauer and Dalen Giebauer. Once again, the final score here tonight, Stratford Tigers 58, the Rib Lake Redmen 45. And we thank you for joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports and the Nasonville Dairy postgame report. Have a good night.